The following podcast is recorded and produced by Emerge, a media creators co-op, in affiliation with the network at bicbp-radio.com.
Welcome to this episode of Niagara Stuff. It's your boy Stens, and as you can see here that we're a special episode. We're on location. And I think maybe just from the background and some of the decorations you might see is you might guess where we're coming from, and it's at LaHacienda on Pine Avenue, one of Niagara Falls' most beloved, loved, sought after icons in Niagara Falls when it comes to the culinary delights. And we have a new friend because we just met today, like maybe about a half hour ago. Shawn Satarian is now the owner-operator of LaHacienda, so thank you very much for being on.
For sure.
We chatted a little earlier about how long it's been since he took over the place from Aldo, and Rich and I were both saying that it seems like it was like 4 or 5 years, and it's actually been
8 years.
8 years.
Yeah,
so
8
before
years in May,
COVID,
yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about just how you began and maybe the idea and how you guys got rolling?
So my parents were customers here for years. I mean, I remember coming here as a young kid. When Aldo had passed away, it went up for sale, and my dad kind of kicked it around to my mother, and she wasn't too happy at first. But after some conversations, we decided to make the move, and he made an offer, and she accepted it. And I think about 2 or 3 months it was closed. Then we took over in May of 2018, and we retained a lot of the staff to make the transition easy. So we wanted to keep everything the same that everyone expected when Aldo was here. So it's been 8 years since that happened. So
it's almost 10
crazy.
years
to
since
think
you did
that.
it.
Yeah, I know, right? But it's been good.
Yeah, and that even laughing about that, how long it's been, it means really COVID has been almost 10 years. Not really, but will be sooner than later.
Talk about it.
You were saying that how things picked up during the COVID years because deliveries are
it was takeout only mostly everywhere. So people thought you kind of took a hit during that, but it wasn't. It was good. I mean, it was obviously a little less than we normally would do, but as far as nothing to do when people were in the house and just to eat. We kept going. We kept plugging along. We were doing takeout 6 days a week.
I think some places did great that adapted.
Right.
Those that just sat and waited for someone to walk in.
Some people permanently adapted. Like you look at Viola's downtown now, they ripped their booths right out of there.
Right.
You can't even sit in there and have a sub anymore because they got used to just the traffic or to go and whatever else. So a lot of places have changed.
Crazy ways that things happen like that. And you were saying too that you are now doing what is it, Grubhub or
DoorDash?
DoorDash, DoorDash.
Yeah, we started early last year, so this was our first year doing it during like tourist season in the summertime, and it's been great. It's been a good offset, like another stream of income, as you could say, to offset some stuff when it's slower in other areas. So
So the hotels downtown are even
you can see some definitely
great
some influx from the hotels. It's a 5 mile radius, so it goes to Grand Island, like David Chevrolet area, like on the boulevard. So it goes pretty far. So it's been.
And those are people you would have never got.
For the most part, you see some regular names on there, and you could tell by their order. You get used to seeing the orders. So
extra anchovies.
Rich and his wife order quite often on there. I could see that on there.
That's good.
So, but for the most part, it's people we wouldn't have or want to use a credit card because we're technically cash only still.
Okay.
So a lot of people still
good to know.
Have an issue with that.
Cash only still.
That's another option.
But there's an ATM. Yeah.
Correct. So
cool.
Yeah.
So you took a lot of the traditions, I guess, or the management ways of when Aldo was running it. Yeah. But you also subtracted a lot too. It's you know what I mean?
It's a little more. Aldo, you come in, he would seat you. He might make you wait till your whole party was here to have a seat or whatever like that. I mean, we kind of get you in, get
that
you
old school element,
a little more hospitable, I guess you could say, and just get the experience going right away as soon as you walk in the door. So, but a little more happy atmosphere, a little easy going.
Yeah.
But
and it looks a lot alike.
We kept it pretty much the same. A little more paint,
kitschy.
Clean, me and my father have always been kind of clean, neat freaks. So everything's always clean. We bring a cleaning lady in once a week to clean everything. And
I mentioned earlier too that I noticed it right when I walked in. I haven't been there a ton of times, but just
I appreciate that. It's one of the compliments I do enjoy when people leave a Google review about cleanliness or whatever.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Great. Oh, this is awesome. So can you tell us the hours and?
So since COVID, that late night crowd we were talking about a little bit ago, Pine Avenue is not, I hate to say, but it's not what it used to be.
Right.
So
got to adapt.
Right. So we're 4 to 8 during the week, closed on Tuesdays, and on the weekends, Fridays and Saturdays, we're 4 to 9 right now, which we just changed this summer. We were 4 to 8 across the board. So we were trying out this summer, because it's lighter out and, there's more people in town or whatever as far as tourists go.
You're up.
So we're trying it out. So it's been good. We get a little more action, but I mean, by 8:30, it's weird. It's quiet out there. So 4 to 9 on the weekends. If we're open, we'll keep going. But that's where we're at right now.
Okay. And your Tuesdays off. Right?
Tuesdays closed. That's how he had it all those years.
Cool.
Too. So it's a nice day because a lot of places are closed on Monday, so that's usually a good day for us.
Oh,
and then Tuesday's that little break during the week, so everyone kind of enjoys that weekday off when everyone else is still working and stuff like that. So
no
it's
doubt.
not bad.
For anybody that hasn't been here before and wants to try it for the first time, what would you suggest?
Well, we're known for our pizza.
Definitely pizza.
Our New York style thin crust is kind of our number one seller on DoorDash and for our takeout and stuff like that. Homemade gnocchi is a big seller.
Beans and greens.
The greens and beans are good. Our simple fresh salad of iceberg, lettuce, tomato, fresh mozz that we shred ourselves is popular. Our veal parmesan is very popular. We saw a lot of that. Pretty much all the dishes.
Can't say too many places probably have veal parm right around.
Right. Well,
I don't know.
Yeah. Fortuna still serves theirs. It might not be the same as ours. We pound ours nice, very thin. So they might serve it a little differently. But not too many places do that. We serve tripe still, which is not my cup of tea, but a lot of old school people enjoy that.
Right.
So we do sell a lot of that too.
Anything hidden on the menu or anything that deserves more of a spotlight that you might want to?
Not too. From the original days, we added a few things like we have fried calamari now, which is a big seller. People enjoy that. We added the fried provolone wedges, which is a nice little seller. It goes good with our homemade sauce.
Great.
But everything's pretty much the same. We slimmed a few things off that weren't selling, stuff like that, but we kept pretty much everything's the same. I mean, not too much is different.
There's good nostalgia in that,
and the quality, the pepperoni, the cheese we use, everything is all the same. Whether it went up in price or not, we try to keep everything.
But of course.
You got to keep it all the same because.
What year did it open? Like originally?
With Aldo?
Yeah,
well, that's a good question.
Is it on here?
I want to say the 60s maybe.
Oh, it said
like
1947.
47. I think he took over. Yeah.
Wow, cool.
So a lot of history. It was on 10th and Pine, then it got moved here. So. Yeah.
I think I remember seeing pictures when it was on 10th and Pine.
Yeah, I have a postcard behind the bar. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so it's been the tradition has been cruising along.
Sure,
It might have different owners and different faces, but you're keeping it going.
Exactly.
So, great. It should be very proud. It's a classic, like I said, an icon.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy, but I appreciate that. Yeah, it's not an easy business.
You got to be working hard, and I think everybody will see it and kind of assume it and know it that you're keeping La Hacienda open on Pine Avenue is.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
So for like people like me, when I was talking to Rich was saying that his family comes here a lot or orders from here.
Yeah.
There's other people that are your regulars. I'm kind of hit or miss. I was here when I was a kid a couple times, and then maybe only once or twice since.
Yeah, we have our regular. It's like Cheers in here. They come in, we know their names. You see their kids grow up. I mean, Donna, one of our waitresses, has been here over 20 years. So she's seen kids that were little tykes, and now they come in, they're ordering beers and stuff, and she's
crazy.
Like, oh my God, this is crazy. So a lot of history. Another fun fact is my brother's wife, their first date was here when they were first started dating. So a lot of history. It's kind of
awesome.
crazy.
Yeah. And back then too, you had a lot of the neighborhood walking in, and probably a lot of foot traffic.
Right on
with
Pine Avenue,
money in
we
their pockets to spend and it's not like that anymore.
A little different, With Michael's being closed, Dan the Man closed up. I mean, the hardware store's closed. So it's a little different than it was when we first took over 8 years ago. But we're still going. We're still trying to keep it somewhat,
Still, it looks awesome in here.
Yeah, I appreciate that. So
we're looking forward to ordering, so that'll be good.
Yeah, we'll hope we'll go for another 8 more and keep it going. I know there's rumors about it being for sale, but it's business as usual until something happens.
Right.
And our plan is to kind of do it how we took it over, keep it going, turnkey.
If it happens to
keep the tradition
you'll
going.
Be ready.
Yeah, exactly. So that's where we're at with that. But if nothing happens, we'll just keep going. So.
Well, thank you for your time today, just doing this interview.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, thank you for keeping the tradition going, because it's great to being into history and the nostalgia of Niagara Falls. La Hacienda is a name that it'll go on for 200 years.
I know, it's crazy. Yeah.
So congratulations.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thank
you very much.
Get you guys some good eat. And
all right, great.
See what we can do. Yeah.
Don't bring any tripe.
No tripe.
Don't bring any calamari, really.
Yeah, for
Maria
sure.
was here. Maria would want the tripe. She likes the tripe.
I can't do it.
No, me neither.
No.
No. But thank you very much.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.